is by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Bringing it out. It's White. Tackled at the 12. Coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. They open the conference championship game with a pass. Running out of time in the pocket. Using his legs here. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time before he can get out, they keep him to a short gain.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. He's got the first and still going. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
What great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Knowshon Moreno. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
On first down, it's second and long from the 22. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Humphreys. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Takes the handoff. It's Frazier. The gain is 4, so it's second and 6.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run in the previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Took contact on the throw. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And they bring him down, but look, there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see if the officials wipe away this turnover. The offense now has great field position to start the drive. Quarterback making some changes at the line. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Makes the grab. It's Lewis. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Zips it down the middle. He's got it near the end zone. He will score. Touchdown, Tennessee.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Caught in the backfield. It's Frazier. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Trying to bait this defensive line into believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for lost yardage.
So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Grab down the middle. It's Humphries. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
That's caught. It's Frazier. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Frazier. Now play enough for a 1st down. The offense set up at the 43.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Handoff running right. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Here's the 2nd down play. The pass is intercepted. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? All the way back for the pick 6. Touchdown, Bucs.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
Kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's White. Took a shot at the return, but steps out at the 24. Here's the first play of the drive now. Set up at the 24. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking to make a big play downfield. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
What an advantage and weapon for this offense to have a tight end that can get this open downfield. You know, he has both the physicality of a fullback and the downfield presence of a wide receiver. Such an advantage going against these undersized defenders, and he made that touchdown look easy.
Went after, up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Staley. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. Bringing pressure. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Boy, great throw on a first down for Tennessee, and they are in business. This quarterback is playing well, and, you know, Chris, they are able to recruit the nation when it comes to quarterback play because of the history and tradition they have. Started really with Peyton Manning, but has worked its way through. Think about T. Martin, won the national title in '98. Hendon Hooker, what he did a few years ago. Go back to Josh Dobbs. But they've had some great quarterbacks that have played here.
Clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. Looking to throw it on first down. Pulls it in. It's Matthews. Offense getting set. It's second down. He's looking to throw. Finds his man. It's Lewis. Tackle made, but the game moves the ball to 30.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
First down and 10 now. Handoff heading left. Finding space at the 20. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. Kirk, it's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. In the red area, it's Lewis. And the freshman brings him down quickly. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They're going to run it. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. It's an option look. Pitch play to the back. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Volunteers. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
Fielded in the end zone. It's White. And he steps out of bounds at the 15. That's where they start the drive. defense make some adjustments. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Grab behind the line, it's Frazier. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking for a man deep down the middle. Caught at the 30. Still running. Breaks into the clear. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11.
How about that? The receiver had nobody around him. That's frankly embarrassing for this defense when you let someone deep downfield go completely uncovered.
One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity. It's a run. Running back's got it. The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line.
Hey, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They're trying to run it with the option. The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now.
Boy, they go with the quarterback option here, and the play just didn't seem to feel like it had much of a chance. The execution just off. You got to either keep that or pitch it. He was a little bit hesitant and allowed the defense to get to him.
Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. Drop back here on 3rd down. Pressure is coming. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. That's a costly penalty. Offense gets a new set of downs. The Bulldogs pick up enough yardage to get a 1st down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Now they come up 2nd and goal from the 3. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he bustles into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He tackled it at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. And here's the handoff. He finds some space. Has the 1st down and more. They get him to the ground, but an explosive running play there.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10 from the 45. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. And this pass is caught. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Fires it to the left side. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. And that's a solid return after the interception. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. Handoff from the shotgun. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Frazier. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They bring him down, but the game moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
See if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. Looking for a receiver. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
And completion sets up a 3rd down now for this offense. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Coverage team brings down the returner. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Brazzell. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So just one play, and they're just shy of midfield now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Defense is coming after him. It's reeled in. It's Matthews. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Looking for a man. Caught near the sticks. It's Matthews. Gets out of bounds after a solid gain.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. By the 4th quarter, it really starts to wear you out.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. They'll try a pass here. He's got it, looking for the end zone. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Well, it's been all passing all the time on this drive. This guy's 5 for 5, and now they're sitting at 1st and goal.
The Volunteers looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Tennessee.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seemed to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. First down, looking to throw the football. He breaks free. They bring him down after a short gain there. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Play before they head to the locker room. A play action, looking to throw. Swarm to the pass rush, a sack. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Bulldogs will kick this away to get the second half going. Bringing it out, it's Staley. He's brought down at the 12. That's a good field position to start the drive. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. On this winds up a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play for this defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. That should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
Breaks into the clear. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. He's hit right as he throws it, incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Quarterback drops back. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage, but man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And the quarterback finds an open target on the crossing route. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
The sack moves them into extreme field goal range. You've got to do something now in 2nd and long. Ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking for the wide out. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
The Dogs pick up enough yardage for a first down. Looks right for a quick completion. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done. That's a big pickup after the catch. More importantly, holds on to the ball despite taking a huge hit.
Yeah, Chris, that's the thing that really stood out to me. I didn't think he was going to be able to hold on to that ball because of that big hit, but he does. He doesn't get the first down, but he gets big positive yards, and more importantly, I think he gains more confidence in that quarterback to throw him the ball again.
They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
The Dogs hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Touchdown, Georgia, as they come roaring back now.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And the point after is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Staley. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. This offense trying to bounce back. The last time out there, this one was safety. So early movement from the offense that'll push him back 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. The sure hands. It's Lewis. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Second down after that completion. He's got room to run. Tackle made after a solid gain. They spot the ball for 31.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Looking to throw now on first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
A move the sticks for a first down for this Tennessee offense, and this quarterback is really starting to throw the ball well, putting the ball on the money, and giving these receivers a chance to make plays after the catch. And they've had some great quarterbacks, as we know, that have played in their time in Knoxville.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch. It's Matthews. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defensive coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for 6. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, heading to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Incompletion makes it second down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw it again. Looking for his back. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well. He didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Well, they've had a great rhythm throughout this drive. Over 70 yards on the drive, but now an incompletion. And it brings up a big fourth down to see if they can keep this going.
And it's good right down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Bringing it out. It's White. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. The sure hands. It's Frazier. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Looks like Georgia will have the first down.
You know, even though these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Wants to throw it. There's contact on the throw. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Not a real good throw here. He put too much air under the ball, turned into a floater. Now defensively, this is a dream. All you're thinking in that situation is just don't drop it. It's almost like a fair catch on a punt.
Looking for a gap. It's Lewis. He's going to lose yardage there. The defense closed in and forces him out of bounds. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And Kirk, it's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. We've reached the end of the 3rd. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. Fires it on the move. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Touchdown, Dobbs. A catch and run by the big tight end. What a weapon this guy is. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped. With the conference championship on the line, he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers, but, man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? You can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
And the return forced out at the 15. That's where the drive will start. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
That game makes it 2nd and medium. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's caught in the crossing pattern. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. He's looking deep here. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Staley. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? Oh, and it's incomplete. A chance at a much-needed takeaway there. Now it's second down.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Caught over the middle. It's Lewis. Broken tackle, still going. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Running through the tackle.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
And the back gets the football. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught quickly. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards. Oh, that's exactly what you don't want to do as a running back here in the fourth quarter. Working with the lead, it's all about eating up that clock and keeping the ball on the ground, which they tried to do. But now he stops the clock by going out of bounds.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking to the end zone. Tremendous protection. There was bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Volunteers.
You talk about being in the zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
And the extra point makes the lead 15 here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Turner trying to create good field position. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Handoff to the left. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Catch made, receiver found a soft spot in that zone defense.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
1st down and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And here comes a deep shot. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. And he drops back in the gun. Oh, and almost intercepted again. A chance for a fourth down. Brings up third down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Looking to throw yet again. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40. Dogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for a late, deep throw. It's a huge gain. He's got it inside the 30. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down. Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Handoff here from the shotgun. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Caught behind the line. It's Frazier. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
They're going to throw for it on third and short. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He goes down, but the important thing is enough to move the sticks and a fresh set of downs. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Looks to the left, and it's complete. The defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. All right, second down and goal now for this offense. Direct snap to the back. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs.
Chris, they're not quite out of this game just yet. With under 2 minutes to go, they're down by 9. I kick the extra point here, make it a one-possession game, and then try to recover that onside kick, and you got a real shot.
PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. How they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Well, Chris, as you know, this is one of the toughest things to do in all of football, trying to recover the onside kick. But let's give credit to the hands team there for coming down with that ball for the return unit.
Closing in on the conference championship, this offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. That's reeled in. It's Brazil. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw to his receiver, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. Grab down the middle. It's Lewis. They bring him down, but that first down should be enough to clinch the conference championship.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Closing in on a conference championship, this offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. He'll hand it off. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, they can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.